Hey everybody, this is Roberto Blake of RobertoBlake.com helping you create something awesome today. Welcome to another YouTube 30 of 30 channel review. In this series, I'm reviewing channels from 30 YouTubers and I'm telling you what they're doing awesome and also giving them some tips on how they can improve. This entire series is sponsored by our friends over at Tubebuddy, who make a great browser plugin that's helping me audit these YouTube channels. It's something I use for my paying clients. You can use the Tubebuddy browser plugin to find out how you're ranking in YouTube search, what your competitors are doing, and when the best times to upload your videos are. There are a ton of great features and tools in Tubebuddy, and it's something that I use here regularly on the channel, and it is my secret weapon when it comes to dominating YouTube search. So make sure you're checking out that plugin at tubebuddy.com/awesome. Links are in the description. So let's go ahead and jump into today's review.
All right, so for this YouTube 30 of 30 review, I'm going to be reviewing Paris Rose's YouTube channel, LeSweetpea. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So overall, one of the first things I want to do is I want to cover the branding of this channel. It's very clear what this channel is about, and I like that right off the bat. We see the YouTube title name here. We've got a great profile pic. I want you guys to pay attention to that. That is super important. It's underestimated. And we know that this is about beauty, lifestyle, and about Japan. So we know that going in here. And apparently that implies to me that this is a YouTube beauty reviewer who's speaking English but is living in Japan. So that's super cool. That's something diverse and different in the beauty space. That is part of the reason I wanted to review her channel. Paris reached out to me and gave me permission to review her channel here, and has also commented on previous videos in my YouTube growth strategies playlist. So that's why I'm sitting here reviewing her channel and why I'm aware of her. Definitely want to give her props for amazing thumbnails. This is something that is grossly underestimated by the far majority of you. And just look at how attractive and interesting these thumbnails are. And let's actually get a better overall look and a sense of her channel by looking at videos. So you can see here that she's getting some traction. She has about 4,000 subscribers. She's getting a good ratio on her videos, and since her niche is pretty focused around beauty and hair, and she's definitely an attractive YouTuber, this is going very well for her. It looks like she's been at this for a while, but she started taking it more seriously in the last year, got very consistent, and you can see that's made a big difference in her channel. And so just look at these views. This is really impressive. I wish there was a little bit more consistency and frequency of uploads, but even with that, and even with a small amount of videos, maybe, let's see here, there's probably maybe about 30 or so videos here. That's a really healthy following, and I'm really impressed with that. So let's take just a little bit of a look at this using Tubebuddy and get a better understanding of the channel. So she's got about 30 videos, 28, 30 videos, and an average of 6,700 views per video. She's got overall almost 200,000 views on the channel. That's a really healthy and a very strong channel, and I think that that is very cool. I think that she's doing a great job. Let's look at her about section, see if there's anything we can do here. Aha. All right, so there's a lot going on here that I could comment on. One of the things I would immediately approve about the about section is I would include more details. I would include a few more of the social media links, potentially the same ones that are up here. And I would say what you want them to do in Twitter. I mean, do you want people to ask you questions in Twitter? Do you want them to engage? So I would definitely say that that's something important to think about, and that's something that I would look at. There's not a lot here in the about description section to let you know what's going on with this channel, when we can expect videos, and just what it's overall about. And I think that that's something that people need to pay more attention to. Let's look at playlists. You know that I use playlists a lot, and you know that those are something that can really help a channel to grow, get more discovery and reach. It also is good for organizing your videos. You don't have a lot of videos, so I'm glad to see that you are still using playlist anyway, and that you've thought about that, and these are well organized. So I think that's cool, and I like that you have that going on here. So one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to go to your most popular video and I'm going to see what's going on with the video SEO. So let's open that in a new tab. All right, so I'm using Tubebuddy to look at the tags for this particular video. And by the way, guys, Tubebuddy is a great tool, and I'm not just saying that because they are our sponsor, it's because it's what I use, and this would actually help here. There are a lot of different tags here, and that's great, but I think that if these tags and the relationship between the title were a little better, that this could be improved. Let's take a look at the search ranking for some of these tags and just see where they're showing up in YouTube. All right, so we're looking at the tags and the search terms associated with this particular video, and you'll notice that none of them rank in the top pages of YouTube, so that's really important to note. But what if we added how I grew my hair? I wonder what would happen. All right, that doesn't rank. All right, so how I grew my hair is too generic to rank for this video, but my hair secret and how I grew my hair long rank, and I'm sure if we did some tweaking to the description of this video that would actually improve and that we could get more of these ranking. But I'm curious about something. What if we went with my hair care secret? And again, this isn't a perfect science. You have to test these things because I'm just, doing instinctively what I think would work based on the title of this video. But the thing is, you need more than the title. You need the description, especially the first 3 lines, to match up. And by the way, I'm pretty sure that capitalization doesn't matter. I'm just a stickler for that kind of thing. And see, this is how I use, Tubebuddy to test out my keywords, is I just see what works. And a lot of people, they like to use one word or 2-word keywords and tags, but if you use multiple words like I'm doing here, you can see that is called long tail, and long tail keywords and tags actually have a better chance of getting you ranked in search for a lot more things because of the way people ask questions or they phrase things in search. They don't usually search for one word or something like that, so ranking for that's really hard. So I'd like to use these combinations of like 3, 4, and 5 words. But you can see that these would have a better shot of ranking on the first page of YouTube, and that would get more reach and discovery. So that's just something interesting that I wanted to show you guys. I'm going to probably highlight something like this on each video in these reviews. So let's look at the description. We've got a super short description. What I do like is that she has the tips here broken out with timestamps. I think that's really cool. She is taking advantage of the first 3 lines, but I think that hi, I'm Paris, that's wasted on the description here for the first line, or she could do that and she could have the title of this video again, and then that would improve its ability to rank in search and be discovered. Now I also see why she had some of those keywords because they're mentioned here, but they're only mentioned like once and it's in a list, and for this type of video that makes sense because it is a beauty tutorial kind of thing, or a secret to hair growth or hair care. So I definitely understand that. One of the things I would do here is if you have any kind of affiliate link or program, I would have mentioned links here that people could go to so that you earn a little bit more money. I might have also gotten a little into the breakdown the process, because I really think that sort of thing would help the search ranking for this video, the thing we call SEO. So those are my recommendations on how to improve this video. Overall, this is a strong branded channel with less than 30 videos. I really think that this is a great channel if you are someone who's starting on beauty to kind of model after, as far as somebody doing it right. I think for such a small audience, for these videos to have the number of views they have show that people are really engaged with them. I think the thumbnail strategy is spot on. These are very well thought out, very attractive thumbnails, and they are thematic. They do go together. They look like they belong to the same channel for the most part. You can see the older ones not so much. I would go back and I would update these old thumbnails, re-optimize these videos, and I would add annotations to these very popular videos and even some of the new ones, and I would link the videos together using YouTube annotations and info cards. A lot of those features may not have been around when these videos were made, but I would do that since these videos probably are still getting a ton of views and they probably still are bringing in new viewers and subscribers. I would link them to new videos that you already have as well, and that could be good. And I would also update the thumbnails. I just think that that would help. And so that is my advice for Paris Rose, LeSweetpea. Excellent overall channel. I definitely think that there's room to grow here, and I think that if you upload a little bit more often, at least maybe twice a week, that your channel will grow. I would not be surprised. I mean, this is July that I'm reviewing this. If you upload twice a week, I expect that your channel could probably get to 10,000 subscribers. I think that using Tubebuddy, and you guys can grab that at tubebuddy.com/awesome. I think that if you use Tubebuddy, that you could get better tags and figure out how to get more exposure and views for your individual videos, grow your channel, and I think a lot more people would be watching. So I definitely think taking advantage of that tool the way I showed you, getting better tags for your videos, knowing how to phrase things, adding some of those phrases to the description of your video organically, kind of in a paragraph that makes sense. I think that all of those things would definitely help your channel. You'd get more exposure. I think that what you have in the About section, again, I think you can go into more detail there. I think you can put more information, because this actually matters for recommended channels, so that's important. And again, I think what you're doing with playlist right now is fine. As you grow more videos, definitely break out more playlist and just keep up the good work. I think this is a solid overall channel, and I think that your videos are interesting. It's not the type of video that I typically watch, but I've watched a couple of these in reviewing your channel and getting my thoughts together, and your production values are amazing. I think that the way that you communicate your points and that you keep the videos short and sweet are fantastic. You have a good on-camera presence, so keep doing what you're doing. So if you're watching this, that is my review of the LeSweetpea channel. I think that this is probably one of my favorite channels reviewing for YouTube 30 of 30. I'm not playing favorites, but I really do think I like this channel, even though it's not the type of video that I watch. I just think that's a really good execution of branding, and that I think if it's more consistent, that it'll do very well. So guys, links are in the description below, probably an annotation out here. Make sure you're checking out the channel if this is your kind of thing.
So that's it for today's review. If you want to check out more videos from this awesome creator, make sure you're hitting them up. Links are in the description below so you can check out their channel. There were a lot of great tips in this review. Maybe they can actually help you improve your YouTube channel if you're doing something similar. I want to thank our friends over at Tubebuddy for sponsoring this review today. I couldn't be doing this without them. They make my life a lot easier, and it's something that I think could help a lot of you. So make sure you're checking that out at tubebuddy.com/awesome. I think it'll help you grow your YouTube channel. Remember, there are 30 total YouTube channel reviews in this playlist, so if these tips don't apply to you, maybe something that I gave to another creator in terms of advice is something that would be more helpful for you with your channel. Anyway, like this video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out the other awesome content on the channel. Remember, YouTube tips are usually on Fridays. As always, you guys, thanks so very much for watching, and don't forget, create something awesome today.